Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. I think that the Celsius network bankruptcy, inside job collapse, over collateralized lending service literally is Mt. Gox 2.0. There was an entire group of people who, when Bitcoin was sub $10 and around that area, had tons and tons and tons and tons of Bitcoin, but they were all sitting on an exchange called Mt. Gox, and it was like a trading card site, and you had to send money in, and then they would send you Bitcoins, and you could hold them on there. It was like one of the first exchanges, and they basically shut down, went bankrupt, exploded, and all the crypto was taken and basically seized by the government, whoever, and then through litigation has just very, very methodically, usually at a time when markets can be most affected, the feds will dump Mt. Gox coins onto the market and drive prices down even further. They love doing that. They've done that a bunch. But you've got those people, many of those people still not paid out, and that's been, 2012, 13-ish, maybe 14-ish. And I mean, you've got, like close to a decade, definitely not a decade, but getting close. And people still not paid out. Well, now you've got Celsius Network that overlended all of its Bitcoin. You put your Bitcoin onto their network, and then they lend it out for other types of risky behavior, and then they lose your Bitcoin, and the whole thing goes down because they got margin called. And now you've got an entire new group that was potentially wealthy from the past era, potentially new wealth, potentially made money in the stock market, however they made it, came in new to crypto within the past few months. They were going to be the new rich class, a whole new group. And you got to think too, like, everybody knows who they were. Celsius had all their bank account information, all their names. It's like they know exactly who they stopped from being wealthy. Like the Mt. Gox thing, it was still pseudo-anonymous, so you had to trace a lot of accounts, and there's many accounts that aren't going to risk trying to get a few Bitcoin left because whatever they were doing was bad or whatever could be tied to that account. And then you've got other people legitimately trying to get their stuff back who would be rich otherwise. And then, you just got to worry about like dirty coins in that situation, where other people that you would potentially do business with might deem them as dirty coins. They don't even necessarily have to be dirty or unethical. They just have to be seen that way by anybody else, and then it's a confidence thing. And so, you just have like this group being cut out of the opportunity to go up, all because they were just a little bit greedy too. These are the people that most of them put like a lot of money in here. And so they're looking at a total loss. And I mean, I've seen other people who may not have had a lot of money, but for their situation was essentially all their money. They're talking about all the stuff that goes down. Actually, I'll read a couple of tweets. Let's see what they had to say. Here's the tweet they put out. Moments ago, Celsius Network filed voluntary petitions for Chapter 11 protection and announced that the company initiated a financial restructuring. This decision was made with the intention to provide the best opportunity to stabilize the business, consummate a comprehensive restructuring transaction that maximizes value for stakeholders, and emerge from Chapter 11 positioned for success in the crypto industry. Acting in the best interest of our stakeholders, including our entire customer community, it is our top priority. We look forward to sharing our progress through this transparent process. And then they just have just so many just upset people with tweets that, I mean, they're just trying to blame everybody. Celsius just stole my life savings making risky investments I had no idea they were doing, says Crypto Bish. Gabriel Crudo, give us our money. Like, and then you got people blaming other crypto influencers. Tyrone Cameron says, I lost all my ETH thanks to the crypto lark and Crypto Man ran. It's just crazy. People are definitely hurting, definitely like getting the hammer. And, you know, this is all going into a heavy recession. Basically, those people who, there was a handful who thought they had total financial freedom, now find out that they're totally unbanked for their future. So I think people need to take that in consideration. Don't use lending platforms. Don't do any of that stuff. Just hold some crypto, man. It's not that hard, but people just get caught up. I just want to put that out there. Stoffelbaker out.